The attraction between older women and younger men is fascinating in modern relationships' complex and evolving dynamics. Once considered unconventional, this intriguing pairing has become increasingly common and culturally accepted. Understanding the psychological and social underpinnings of this attraction offers valuable insights into individual preferences and broader shifts in society attitudes toward age, gender roles, and the meaning of compatibility. It's crucial to move beyond superficial judgments or stereotypes to delve deeper. The reasons older women may feel drawn to younger men often extend beyond mere physical appeal or fleeting excitement. These relationships frequently reflect profound emotional and existential needs, shaped by life experiences, self-awareness, and a desire for growth. Rather than dismissing or oversimplifying these connections, this discussion examines their foundations with nuance and depth. By identifying the motivations behind such attractions and addressing potential challenges, we can better understand how individuals navigate relationships that defy traditional expectations. Through this lens, the attraction between older women and younger men becomes not merely a matter of preference, but a reflection of deeper human yearnings for vitality, excitement, and emotional fulfillment. First, let's talk about age groups and age gaps and when they work, because there are some studies done on it, and relationships characterized by age gaps have been a subject of interest across disciplines, from psychology to sociology and even philosophy. Whether such relationships are inherently problematic or merely reflective of personal preferences and circumstances has elicited diverse perspectives. Recent research sheds light on the dynamics of age differences, particularly their impact on relational longevity and compatibility. Studies reveal that relationships with an age gap of 1 to 12 years are more likely to succeed. This finding underscores the significance of a manageable difference in life stages, energy levels, and cultural experiences. A couple with a 10-year age gap may find that while they hail from slightly different generational cohorts, their overlapping cultural touchpoints and relative proximity in life stages create a foundation for mutual understanding and shared goals. However, when the age gap exceeds 12 years, the challenges of maintaining compatibility often increase. This is not merely a matter of physical age, but a reflection of divergences that deepen over time. As individuals age, their priorities, energy levels, and perspectives evolve in response to life's demands. For example, a partner in their early 30s might be focused on establishing their career and experiencing novel adventures. In contrast, their partner in their mid-40s might prioritize stability, reflection, and health management. These differences might seem negligible initially, but as the relationship progresses, they can become sources of tension. The disparity in energy levels and lifestyle preferences significantly contributes to this dynamic. Younger individuals often embrace spontaneity and are inclined toward high-energy activities, while older partners may prefer routines and deliberate decision-making. Over time, these contrasting approaches can create a sense of imbalance, with one partner perceiving the other as overly rigid or, conversely, as excessively impulsive. Furthermore, perspectives shaped by distinct generational contexts can lead to misaligned values. Consider a couple where one partner grew up during the advent of the internet, while the other came of age in the era of analog technology. Their interpretations of communication norms, social expectations, and humor may diverge, necessitating deliberate efforts to bridge such gaps. It is important to note that the observed challenges associated with broader age gaps are statistical tendencies rather than deterministic outcomes. Exceptions exist, and some couples with significant age differences thrive by cultivating mutual respect, understanding, and a willingness to navigate their differences thoughtfully. However, these relationships often require a higher degree of intentionality and compromise. Philosophically, this phenomenon invites reflection on what it means to be compatible. Is compatibility merely a matter of shared interests and synchronous life stages? Or does it hinge on more profound principles, such as a shared commitment to growth and mutual support? The accurate measure of relational success lies not in the numerical age gap, but in the partner's ability to transcend the superficial markers of difference and cultivate a partnership grounded in authenticity and shared purpose. In conclusion, while research suggests that age gaps of 1 to 12 years generally provide a stable foundation for romantic partnerships, more considerable age differences introduce complexities that merit thoughtful consideration. The findings do not prescribe an ideal formula for compatibility, but rather highlight factors that influence the probability of long-term success. As with all human relationships, the interplay between individuality and shared intention remains central to navigating the intricate dynamics of love and partnership. So, reasons why older women are attracted to younger men. As societal norms evolve, relationships-defined traditional age boundaries are increasingly celebrated. Among these dynamics, pairing older women with younger men has garnered attention, not merely as a trend, but as a reflection of shifting perspectives on love, compatibility, and shared aspirations. Understanding the allure of younger men for older women requires a nuanced exploration of biology, psychology, and the cultural underpinnings of young connection. Below, we delve into why this dynamic appeals to many women, examining the factors at play. Reason 1. Virility. The allure of youth and vitality. Younger men are often seen as embodiments of vigor, exuding a palpable energy that manifests in their physical appearance and overall demeanor. This vitality can be beautiful for older women, representing a stark contrast to the subdued or routine-driven attitudes sometimes found in men of their age group. The youthful resilience of a younger partner can inspire feelings of renewal, reminding women of the boundless energy and optimism associated with earlier stages of life. This connection is not solely physical, it extends to a mental and emotional vivacity that younger men bring into relationships, offering a sense of possibility and dynamism. Reason 2. Excitement, rekindling a sense of adventure. Life, for many, becomes predictable with age, marked by the repetition of responsibilities and the comfort of routines. The presence of a younger partner can disrupt this pattern in the best way possible, injecting novelty and excitement into daily life. Unburdened by the same level of life experience or cynicism, young men often approach the world with wonder and eagerness to explore. For older women, this perspective can serve as a gateway to rediscovering the joy of spontaneity and the thrill of embracing the unknown. Shared adventures, as grand as international travel or as simple as trying a new hobby, become opportunities to experience life through a fresh lens. Reason 3. Spontaneity, rediscovering impulsiveness. One of the most alluring traits younger men bring to relationships is their capacity for spontaneity. Older women may find that their lives, while fulfilling, lack the carefree impulsiveness they once enjoyed. A younger partner often lives with fewer constraints, unencumbered by the rigidity that can come with decades of life experience. This willingness to act on impulse, embarking on a last-minute road trip, dancing in the rain, or simply breaking from routine, can evoke a sense of freedom and playfulness. For many women, this reconnection with a more whimsical approach to life offers a rejuvenating counterpoint to the structured demands of adulthood. Reason 4. Sexual stamina, harmonizing libido and desire. The physical aspect of any relationship is a significant component, and it's no secret that age can affect sexual compatibility in various ways. Many older women find that their sexual confidence and desires increase as they mature, bolstered by a deeper understanding of their needs and preferences. Younger men, often in the prime of their physical health, bring endurance and enthusiasm that matches or exceeds this heightened libido. This alignment can create a mutually satisfying dynamic where both partners feel seen, desired, and fulfilled. Beyond the physical, the willingness of younger men to experiment and embrace intimacy with curiosity can foster a deeply gratifying connection. Reason 5. Energy, embracing an active and vibrant lifestyle. As the years pass, maintaining an active lifestyle becomes a challenge and a priority. Younger men, with their inherent energy, often lead lives marked by physical activity and engagement with the world. This can be inspiring and refreshing for older women, encouraging them to adopt or sustain a more dynamic approach to their routines. Whether through shared fitness activities, adventurous outings, or simply the contagious nature of youthful enthusiasm, the energy of a younger partner can catalyze growth and self-renewal. This vitality often extends beyond the physical, fostering a mindset that embraces possibilities and rejects limitations. While these factors highlight specific qualities that younger men bring to relationships, framing them within the broader context of human connection is essential. Relationships between older women and younger men thrive not solely because of youth or novelty, but because of mutual respect, shared goals, and the willingness to challenge societal expectations. These partnerships exemplify the beauty of defying conventional boundaries, proving that love and compatibility transcend age constraints. Another perspective on age dynamics in relationships is that the allure of younger men for older women can be understood as a symbolic yearning rather than merely a preference for a specific age group. This attraction transcends the superficial notion of physical age. Instead, it highlights the qualities and experiences that a younger partner may embody, qualities that often resonate deeply with the older individual's current phase in life. At the core of this appeal lies the concept of vitality. Youth, in its essence, is frequently associated with a sense of vibrancy, energy, and spontaneity. For an older woman, engaging with a younger man may serve as a symbolic bridge to rediscovering these qualities within herself. It is not the mere number of years that creates this connection, but the representation of untapped vigor, unbounded optimism, and a zest for life that often wanes under the weight of societal expectations, professional responsibilities, and personal routines. Philosophically, this can be likened to Aristotle's notion of energia, the active realization of one's potential, which may feel revitalized when mirrored in a partner who embodies a more unrestrained stage of life, protected from death. Furthermore, a younger man often brings a fresh perspective, unclouded by the accumulated certainties or dogmas that can accompany maturity. For the older woman, this represents an opportunity to challenge her entrenched beliefs and embrace new ways of thinking or experiencing the world. This dynamic exchange can catalyze personal growth, akin to what the Stoics termed a heresis, the ability to align one's judgment and actions with reason and openness. Through this lens, the relationship becomes a mutual exploration of perspectives, wherein the younger partner's worldview acts as a prism, refracting light onto aspects of life the older woman may have overlooked or grown desensitized to. Significantly, the appeal is more than just external. The younger man's presence may evoke a sense of liberation from traditional roles or expectations. In a society that often imposes rigid norms on aging, pursuing a relationship with a younger partner can symbolize defiance against such constraints. It can reflect a deliberate choice to prioritize personal happiness, emotional resonance, and intellectual stimulation over conformity. This defiance aligns with existentialist philosophies such as those of Jean-Paul Sartre, who emphasized crafting one's essence through choices rather than passively accepting predetermined societal scripts. Yet one must consider whether this attraction stems from genuine compatibility or a projection of unmet desires. With his perceived vitality and openness, the younger man may serve as a surrogate for the qualities the older woman wishes to reawaken in herself. Here lies the subtle danger of idealization, the risk of conflating the symbolic representation of youth with the actual individual. To navigate this potential pitfall, it is essential to approach the relationship with clarity and authenticity, recognizing the younger partner not merely as a symbol, but as a person with his complexities, aspirations, and limitations. Ultimately, the suggestive appeal of younger men lies in their ability to inspire a rekindling of qualities that older women may feel have been diminished or neglected within themselves. By fostering a connection that honors individuality and mutual growth, such relationships can transcend societal prejudices and serve as a profound exploration of human connection, reminding us that age, while measurable, is often secondary to the qualities that genuinely bind two souls. Criteria for dating a younger man from an older woman. When considering the dynamics of a relationship between an older woman and a younger man, it is essential to approach the subject with philosophical clarity and emotional intelligence. The following carefully outlined criteria serve as guiding principles for those exploring such connections. These are not rigid rules, but thoughtful reflections aiming to foster harmony, personal growth, and mutual respect. Criterion 1. Masculine energy. A younger man in this context must embody classic masculine energy, not in the outdated, burdensome sense, but as a source of stability, assertiveness, and emotional balance. Relationships thrive when partners complement each other, requiring the younger man to hold his ground, confidently expressing his individuality while respecting his partner's autonomy. Masculine energy here refers to traits like decisiveness, the ability to provide emotional support, and a sense of purpose. It creates a polarity that allows both individuals to feel energized and valued. This does not mean an absence of vulnerability. Instead, it implies an ability to protect the relationship's emotional core while embracing moments of tenderness. A younger man who embodies this balance can counteract any energetic imbalances that might arise from societal pressures on older women to adopt overly masculine roles in their professional or personal lives. Criterion 2. Satisfied but not content. To be satisfied but not content is to embody a duality of peace and ambition. The younger man should be happy with his partner, appreciating her wisdom, experience, and individuality, while maintaining an unwavering drive for personal and professional development. Satisfaction ensures stability, while dissatisfaction with stagnation ensures that the relationship continues to evolve rather than become complacent. This criterion stems from the understanding that relationships are dynamic. A younger man must be willing to grow alongside his partner, embracing new challenges and actively participating in the journey of mutual betterment. His ambition should not overshadow his commitment, but instead act as a complement to it. Such energy ensures that the relationship remains vibrant and progressive, avoiding the pitfalls of routine and mediocrity. Criterion 3. Wisdom. Though he may be younger in years, a man suited to such a relationship must demonstrate the depth of an old soul. Wisdom in this context does not necessarily mean encyclopedic knowledge or life experience comparable to his partner's. Instead, it refers to his ability to approach life with thoughtfulness, humility, and a capacity for emotional understanding. An old soul listens actively, speaks with intention, and learns from the wisdom of others. He values experiences and perspectives beyond his own, often seeking guidance from mentors, literature, or philosophical inquiry. This maturity allows him to navigate complex dynamics, such as the unique challenges an age gap relationship may present. It also gives him the foresight to anticipate potential issues and the patience to address them thoughtfully, creating a foundation of trust and respect. Criterion 4. Willingness to learn. Willingness to learn. A younger man entering such a relationship must be genuinely willing to learn, not only about his partner, but also about himself and the art of cultivating a healthy partnership. This openness to growth is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It requires him to embrace feedback, adapt to new circumstances, and self-reflect. Learning in a relationship is not limited to resolving conflicts or understanding one another's quirks. It extends to exploring more profound questions about the nature of love, the meaning of partnership, and how both individuals can grow individually while strengthening their bond. A man unwilling to learn risks stagnating, leading to frustration and eventual disconnection. These criteria are not mere preferences or arbitrary standards. They stem from a deeper philosophical understanding of entering a meaningful relationship. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The younger man's ability to meet these criteria reflects his suitability as a partner and his readiness to navigate life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace. In summary, when an older woman chooses to date a younger man, it is not about age as a number, but the values and qualities he brings to the relationship. Masculine energy provides balance. Satisfaction combined with ambition fosters growth. Wisdom ensures maturity, and a willingness to learn drives the partnership forward. These traits transcend age and embody the essence of a meaningful and transformative connection, rooted in mutual respect, shared purpose, and the pursuit of a flourishing life together. Now let's look at the potential pitfalls of dating younger partners. Dating a younger partner, while potentially enriching, is challenging. To foster a healthy and fulfilling relationship, it is crucial to approach such dynamics with clarity and self-awareness. Below, we delve into the primary pitfalls, examining their implications through a philosophical wisdom and Stoic mindfulness. 1. Dating for the wrong reasons or misguided motivations. Part 2. Entering a relationship solely for excitement or physical attraction often leads to instability. When the foundation of a partnership is built on transient aspects, such as thrill-seeking or the appeal of youthful energy, these factors may fade over time. This approach lacks the deeper connection and shared values necessary for enduring bonds. From a Stoic perspective, basing a significant aspect of life, like a relationship, on fleeting pleasures is akin to building on sand. As Seneca advised, We should seek relationships that enrich our character and align with our virtues, not those that merely gratify passing desires. Ask yourself, does this relationship contribute to my growth and flourishing, or does it simply serve my immediate gratification? 2. Insecurity in the older partner. Insecurity can emerge in the older partner, stemming from concerns about aging, physical appearance, or the fear of being compared unfavorably to younger individuals. If left unchecked, these insecurities can manifest as jealousy, possessiveness, or an overemphasis on keeping up, straining the relationship. In the Stoic tradition, Epictetus reminds us to focus on what is within our control. Age and appearance are not ours to command, but our response to these inevitable changes is. A secure relationship begins with a secure self. Older partners must cultivate self-acceptance and confidence, recognizing that true worth comes from character and wisdom rather than external attributes. 3. Imbalance in roles and dependency. When an older partner adopts a nurturing or parental role, the relationship risks becoming imbalanced. A dynamic where one partner feels responsible for the other's emotional growth or well-being may lead to dependency rather than mutual respect. Such arrangements can stifle the younger partner's autonomy and burden the older partner, ultimately fostering resentment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to see relationships as partnerships, where individuals stand as equals, sharing burdens and joys. A healthy dynamic requires that both partners grow together, not that one carries the other. Reflect on the relationship. Am I enabling my partner's independence or unconsciously fostering dependency? How do we avoid these mistakes? Follow these steps. 1. Self-examination. Before pursuing a relationship, reflect deeply on your motivations. Do fleeting desires drive you, or do you genuinely seek companionship that aligns with your values? 2. Open communication. Engage in honest conversations about expectations, fears, and goals. Clear dialogue can help mitigate insecurities and foster mutual understanding. 3. Foster reciprocity. Strive for a partnership where both individuals contribute equally to the emotional and practical facets of the relationship. 4. Focus on shared growth. Instead of emphasizing differences, concentrate on how the relationship can help both parties evolve, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. By grounding your relationship in mutual respect and genuine purpose, you can navigate these potential pitfalls and cultivate a bond that transcends mere age differences, embodying the Stoic ideal of shared virtue and growth. Now that we have cleared the mistakes, let's analyze the success factors for a growing relationship. At the heart of any meaningful relationship lies the pursuit of mutual growth and emotional well-being. A flourishing partnership is not merely a union of two individuals, but a dynamic, evolving connection where each partner contributes to and benefits from the other's personal development journey. This pursuit can be understood through two foundational pillars: healing and growth. Factor 1. Relationships as a catalyst for healing. Life inevitably leaves its mark on all of us. Experiences of pain, disappointment, and loss can create emotional wounds that, if unaddressed, may hinder our ability to connect with others. A successful relationship provides a safe and nurturing environment where these wounds can be acknowledged, understood, and healed. Healing in a relationship is not about one partner fixing the other, but rather about co-creating a space of vulnerability and trust where both feel supported in their journey toward emotional well-being. This requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to listen deeply, not to respond or solve, but to understand. For instance, if one partner struggles with insecurities rooted in past relationships, the other can help by offering consistent reassurance and demonstrating reliability. This builds a sense of security and reestablishes faith in interpersonal connections. Healing is not a static goal, but an ongoing process where partners empower each other to confront and overcome their inner struggles. Factor 2. Relationships as a medium for growth. Beyond healing, a flourishing relationship encourages both individuals to grow emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually. Growth entails stepping outside one's comfort zone, challenging limiting beliefs, and striving to improve oneself. This might manifest as learning new perspectives, cultivating virtues like patience and resilience, or even embarking on shared adventures that expand horizons. Actual growth in a relationship is reciprocal. It's not about one partner imposing their ideals, but rather about a shared commitment to inspire and uplift each other. For example, one partner might encourage the other to pursue long-held aspirations, such as acquiring a new skill or overcoming self-doubt. Growth also implies adapting together to life's inevitable changes, whether they involve career shifts, family dynamics, or aging. Factor 3. The role of mutual respect and communication. Respecting your adult, no relationship can thrive without mutual respect, which forms the bedrock of all meaningful interactions. Respect involves recognizing and valuing the other person's individuality, their dreams, fears, and boundaries. It is the acknowledgement that while the relationship is a shared endeavor, each partner retains autonomy and agency. In this context, communication is the bridge that maintains respect and alignment. Open, honest, and compassionate communication ensures both partners feel heard and understood. It is through dialogue that conflicts are resolved, needs are expressed, and misunderstandings are clarified. However, effective communication is not merely about speaking, but also about listening attentively and empathetically, seeking to understand the other's perspective without judgment or defensiveness. Factor 4. Aligned goals and shared vision. While individuality should be respected, a successful relationship also depends on having aligned goals and a shared vision for the future. This does not imply that both partners must share identical aspirations, but that their paths should be compatible. Aligned goals provide direction and purpose, whether they involve building a family, pursuing a life of travel, or supporting each other's careers. Shared values, such as a commitment to honesty, kindness, or lifelong learning, further strengthen the foundation of the relationship. When partners work toward goals that resonate with both, they create a sense of unity and purpose that sustains the relationship during challenging times. Healing, growth, respect, communication, and alignment are not discrete elements, but interdependent aspects of a virtuous cycle. When a relationship fosters healing, it creates the emotional stability necessary for growth. As partners grow, they deepen their respect and understanding for one another, enhancing communication and reinforcing their shared vision. Thus, a flourishing relationship is not an endpoint, but a continuous process, a shared journey where both individuals strive to become better versions of themselves. Such a partnership enriches the individual's lives and serves as a microcosm of what is possible when humans connect with authenticity, compassion, and purpose. The last piece of advice for you is, in pursuing personal growth and meaningful connections, reflecting deeply on one's motivations for engaging in relationships, particularly those involving significant age differences, is crucial. In exploring philosophy and life's intricacies, Massimo Pigliocci reminds us that self-awareness is the cornerstone of authentic living. As he often emphasizes, understanding the underlying reasons for our choices allows us to make decisions that truly resonate with our values and goals. When contemplating relationships with younger individuals, we must ask ourselves what these relationships offer excitement and novelty, and whether they serve a greater purpose in enriching our emotional and psychological well-being. Pigliucci's perspective urges us to approach such relationships with a critical yet compassionate mindset, recognizing that superficial pleasures must be balanced against long-term fulfillment. Furthermore, Pigliucci underscores the importance of seeking professional guidance when navigating complex relational dynamics. Whether through philosophical inquiry, psychological counseling, or mentorship, engaging with experts can provide clarity and support, helping individuals traverse the complexities of personal connections with greater insight. Ultimately, relationships, regardless of age, should facilitate personal growth, fostering a sense of authenticity and emotional balance. Through self-examination and a commitment to deeper understanding, individuals are better equipped to build meaningful relationships that transcend mere attraction or society expectations.